This video chart presentation of Real Good Solar Inc. It's a NASDAQ listed stock trading under ticker RGSE. It's just about a 3-month chart. Stock's actually been on a pretty strong slide since all the way back in March. But what's interesting about it is it's formed a base now. Nice support, double bottom look at $1.40. Increase in volume on Monday. Stock closed up 4.9%. Pretty good liquidity, 1.1 million shares traded. Stock can certainly get more active, trading up to 3 million shares. And we're going to look for some sort of volume increase off of this double bottom. Now, as is typical with a bottom play like this, MACD's down in bear chart territory, down below zero, but it is uptrending. See, that's the first time that's really happened since it broke back below zero here in July. So we view that as an optimistic sign that the trend and momentum may be trying to shift. Of course, as we always point out, we want to see that MACD and the signal line break through zero to provide a stronger look that the trend is going bullish. Of course, not a whole lot from the slow stow, down not too far off of zero, is starting to make signs of curling upward, but not getting too much from that at this point. Again, just by definition, it's a very slow moving gauge of momentum. Want to see it back up over that halfway point to show that the momentum is really starting to build. Money flow index basically right there at 50. That's about as neutral as it gets with regards to any momentum being in the play. Relative strength index also approaching 50. Little bit of upward movement in it, but again, you can see how long it's been since that RSI has been able to break through 50 to show any true bullish momentum. So with it at 43.4, we'll just pay attention to it, see if it can take that point out and show what the bulls are coming out to play. Now, of course, the key thing here is simply that bottom support. Chart breaks through that. For us to walk away from it, wait for it to try and set up again, it's a pretty strong support, and we'd really want to see it stay intact. Now, also note the Bollinger Bands are tightening up. When we see that sort of thing happening, it's usually a precursor to a larger move to come. It doesn't tell you which direction by any stretch of the imagination, but the Bollinger Bands typically don't like the trend in a very tight position. So that's another reason that we're putting this on radar. Given the double bottom and the Bollies tightening, it's worth looking for a sharper move here in the coming days. Now, there was a little bit of resistance right in through this $1.50 range. Stock's trying to push through that on Monday, trying to move to the upper half of the Bollinger Bands. That's this purple line, the 20-day moving average. That represents the middle of the Bollies. And it's a much more bullish sign to see the price per share trending over top of that. You can see how difficult it's been for the candles to move above the 20. Now, going forward, there's going to be a pretty strong resistance right here around $1.65. The chart can break through that, doesn't meet more substantial resistance until it moves up to around $1.90. And at that point, just looking to fill a gap to right up here, just over $2, which again, that was a little area of support. That'll probably be a pretty strong resistance point as well. But that's a pretty nice gain, more than 30% from current levels, and it could indicate the overall reversal of this chart. That being said, we think the RGSE is a chart to keep an eye on to see if it's going to make a move off this double bottom and try and reverse course and go into some sort of uptrend. But as always, merely my interpretation of the Real Good Solar chart. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.